I realize that in decision making, making decisions where you have one good option and a lot of bad options is easy because you just choose a good option. The only thing that's hard about decision making is either when you have multiple good options or you have multiple bad options. So that's what's hard. So, how can you change your decision from having multiple good options to have one great option? You need to have clear disparity of your decisions you are trying to choose. And if you have decisions that are kind of similar, then you have to figure out how to make them different from each other so that you can differentiate between them. So, even if you have multiple good options or multiple bad options, the process is the same. There are two pathways you can go down. Pathway number one is you can look deeper at those decisions until you can understand more clearly what the cost and the benefits of a decision are. So you can say, well, if I go down option A, I might only be making 20% less on day one, but that's gonna put me in a pathway to make 200% more on day 101. So that's more alluring. Or the other guy might say, what if I go down option A? There is a good chance I might lose my job entirely. But option B is a much safer thing, and I don't want to be without a job. So I'm gonna stick with option B. So we try to amplify the attributes of a decision in some way until in our mind, with our own kind of punch card, the decisions are now different. And this is why I think you will see people who have some maturity, they will often just be very confident in their decisions. You have a guy who's an entrepreneur through and through, and he can't imagine going back to the world of an employee because he values opportunity and the freedom and the flexibility, etc., more than he values perceived stability, safety, and security. On the other hand, there are guys who look at it and say, absolutely not. I value stability, safety, security, and my weekends off, and my evenings off, etc., much more than I value the opportunity to go big or go bust. And so it's just a matter of playing with the options until for you yourself, they are differentiated. Now, what if you can't do that? What if you're looking at three options and they are still kind of all feel the same way? There are three cars and they are still kind of all feel the same way. Well, then I think you look for another option and you just sit tight and you drive the car you're driving until something comes along that is markedly better, or until the circumstances in your life change and things are markedly better or different in some way. And so as you go through life, things will change and things will change for you. And so just sit tight and wait either until there's a new option that's a lot better, or something has changed so that you are now in a different situation. You can perceive it differently. It's perfectly reasonable.